We have a good recovery today. This guy buried his Toyota Tacoma out in the forest. It's basically on the Florida-Georgia borderline. It's about 3.5 hours each way for me. So this is one of the longest recoveries that I've ever been to. But myself and another admin from the Stuck in Florida SOS Facebook group, we've teamed up this morning, Monday, about 9 a.m. to go head up there and get this thing. Talk to your vehicles. Like I feel like I rely so much on this Jeep to, you know, get me in and out of these places and do what I need it to do. And you know, there's a lot of other people that rely on this Jeep to help, you know, come and help them out. But I find myself talking to it a lot, especially on the way to these recoveries. I'm usually like, come on girl, you know, let's make this happen. Let's get in and out. Get back home, no issues. I promise I'll get you an oil change and a tire rotation and balance and alignment tomorrow. We're gonna, you know, big things are coming. Just stick it out for me, girl. Let's make this happen. I'm always doing that. You can see where I touch the dash all the time, where the dust is gone and the dirt, but she's been a good Jeep. She's been good to me. Not to say we haven't had our issues and fights, but you know, she always comes through. Been rocking that tennis ball shift knob for some time now, probably about 2 years. She's all sloppy on there. It just rolls around. It's not the same. I think it's about time I finally upgraded this thing. There we go. She like brand new again. See if that'll last me another 2 years. We found it. Took a while to get back here. I get it why it said it was a 3-hour drive, and even though it only really took 2 hours to get here, because we've been driving through the forest for almost a solid hour to get to this point. And this stuff is nasty, man. It's nasty. He definitely shouldn't have been where he's at. He's pushing his luck. But I mean, even just making it through this stuff is challenging. Uh-oh. I don't see any recovery points off the front of this thing. Yeah, she in there. So you do have tow points for it? I don't really see anything.
Whatever's right here. This front bumper, they installed shittily.
Yeah. So. Shoot, dude. I think our best bet's gonna be backwards. To be honest.
What do you got in the hook to the front?
Not much. I think we should get it from the trailer hitch. Slap the hitch shackle in there.
Bumper's bolting on shittily too.
Yeah.
Got a wreck and they did bed.
About to put a lot of weight on it right now. Look, you can barely see this tire.
Hey, chick.
It found call. That's funny. How long's it been out here? Since yesterday?
Last night, yeah.
Last night? So not terrible. We've done worse. Ken, I think we're gonna have to hit it from the back. There's no solid tow points on the front of it. Start it right up. That's a Yoda for you. There.
Is this tall right here?
Yeah, and then it drops. Watch out, it's gonna come over you.
Yep.
All right, we'll get it. It'll pull it. we should be able to get it out. Double winch block, or double winches and double snatch block should get it. Well, we got it rigged up. It's taken a little bit longer than I would hope for, but we had a little bit of issues here. We were spooling out Ken's winch to do a snatch block setup like this, and he accidentally pulled out too much line and the whole terminal popped out of his winch. So we're winch down right now. So I ended up just running double snatch blocks off of mine. We got a contraption of different straps going here to get the right length that we need. We don't have hard ground on this side, so but Ken is anchored off in the back of me, and then we got our side-by-side over here if we need an extra anchor. But we're about to make our first pull, and let's see if she gets it. I think it's going to have a hard time climbing the wall, getting back up on the high ground. My prediction is it's just going to drag it all the way back, and it's going to fight the wall until we can get back down there on hardpack and get the Jeep closer. Ideally, I would want a Jeep right here, and then that way there's only like a 10-foot winch line running, and it can pull the whole back end right up on the hard ground. The reason we're not pulling from the front is because there's just no solid toe points right here, and it's still swampy down there. Let's get it. All right, well, he's unstuck for the most part. Originally, I was way off to this side, and that way Ken was right beside me so we could double winch it, but me being off to the side, I'm about to drop in over there. So I'm gonna pull the Jeep up right here in the middle, hook a short line right to it, and then just try and drag this back end up on the hard pack. Just gotta disconnect all this crap. All right, now we're running a single snatch block to it, right off the rear bumper, snatch it, right back to the Jeep, to the super shackle. Oops, got caught up in this thing. Alrighty, and now, like I said, game plan is try and get it up here as quick as possible. The longer your rope is, the more it's just gonna drag it down the embankment. So, short rope, it'll come up quicker time. So we backed up a little bit more just so we could try and get a longer pull, but all it did was just drag it right down the bank like I was thinking. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna free spool it, and then I'm gonna reposition, and I'm gonna get all the way over on this side, and then that way we can just drag them straight across over there. We don't have a lot of room to work with. We're getting a little bit better position on this. There she is, boys. But we got a broken front U-joint or drive shaft, so we're gonna have a hell of a time trying to get this thing out of here. All right, well, we got it hooked up, and now he is dragging it out. I'm getting some transmission clanking sounds. Sounds like I have a rock stuck in my rotor, but it's coming from my shifter, so that's never good. Limp this thing home, and then it's got to go into the shop real soon. Good deal, good deal. Oh, you hear this sound? That does not sound good. Definitely transmission or possibly transfer case. I mean, best case scenario would maybe be the U-joint. Very possible. But either way, it's going in the shop. And my AC just quit working out here. Ooh, she's not happy. I was talking to her this morning, you know. She's not happy with me. She's getting mad at me. All this work. As long as I make it home, that's all I ask for. He got stuck. I have to pull him out. This stuff is nasty, nasty. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're gonna have to hook up to the front somewhere. All right, let's figure out how we want to run a tow strap off the front of this thing. Woo! She's gone. It sounds like it.
Hardly turn them, but this sucker right here, it'll rip itself to shreds.
I see it. I definitely has some torque spinning those wheels. There is a small tow point right here. That'll be plenty for what we're using it for, but I definitely wouldn't suggest yanking off of that or doing too much, because what it's connected to isn't really that strong. But it'll work. It'll work for what we're doing. I just wouldn't go full send to be yanking off of that thing. Carnage. All right, there you go, buddy. That's the problem. Why it's got no four-wheel drive. That's not good. All right, zip ties for the win. Yes, sir. Got that thing secured up out of the way, so that way he could at least limp it home. Well, successful recovery mission, like always. This video, we are going to give away one of our newest products. I mentioned it a couple videos back. We now have tire deflator sets. We have two different types right now. So I'll give you your choice. We either have the valve puller style or the calibrated screw-on style. So your choice. All you have to do to enter to win is just drop a positive comment on this video, and of course, be a subscriber. Big thanks to Ken and Billy for coming through and helping out. It's kind of unfortunate that the winch cable terminal popped out, but it is what it is. You know, either which way, we're gonna have to use both Jeeps, at least one for the anchor. So, but everything worked out. I'm sure there was an easier way to set up all those tow straps, but since we initially set it up for a double winch pull, kind of complicated it to find the right length that I needed to set up double snatch blocks. So once again, it's always good to have multiple size tow straps. And I gotta quit giving away all my tow straps on recoveries. That came back and bit me in the ass so many times, but I'm a nice guy. I want to see everybody rocking Rhino stuff, especially those that are getting stuck and don't have tow straps. Those are the ones that I want to see have it the most. So, but eventually I'll learn and load up some more gear. I have a ton of 30 footers. I just don't have too many of those 20 footers. Join my 4x4 rescue groups on Facebook. If you don't use Facebook, go to offroadportal.org. We all network together for off-road recoveries. As always, if you want any of the equipment you see me use, go to rhinousainc.com. We get 10% off with the code 4x4 rescue. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Smash that like button for me, and I'll see you guys next Monday.